Alright, I'll try to be quick about this. Sun Belt Championship, I have a media obligation to be here. To give you a quick rundown, this team has had a lot of unsuspecting heroes step up. Guys like Tony Brewer finishing with like 1,400 yards. Carlos being a complete menace to society. We did not expect him to come in and dominate to that capacity. Rafael Gales, I mean, he does his thing. But we got Louisiana. You guys know we beat them 45-3 earlier in this season. I do not expect this next game to be a cakewalk. I don't know. Maybe we got them and they had the flu or something. I don't know how that happened. But I think it's going to be a tough game. They got some really good players. Eli Holstein, I've said it before, I'll say it again. This man's going to be a future lawyer. I'm sure his dad's got him a nice position when football's over, but he could have an NFL career. You never know. He's a guy that's dangerous. Going to have to watch out for him, do the best we can. I think offensively for us, there's a lot of mismatches we're looking at. They got some issues on the interior, some cornerback stuff. I won't get too much into it, but I think we're going to have a good day. So, to be honest, I don't know how many of my coaches I have available for Media Day, so I'll just put it over to Ethan Riley, our wide receivers coach. He's done a phenomenal job this year, and see if he's got anything to say. We'll get him. He's probably in like a hotel somewhere, like a crack den, But anyway, I'll send it over. Hopefully, our video department is great.
You over there. First question. Chop chop. We got a championship to win. I ain't got all day.
Coach, what do you think about Easton
Master? Cut the crap. Listen. At the end of the day, we had the most talented wide receiver group I've ever seen in this sport, and we have the most prepared wide receiver group I've ever seen in this sport. But we got fat pigs like Coach Wilson and Coach Lewis that keep feeding our team garbage. Why do we have Little Debbie sponsorships coming in out the wazoo, but we can't get a Clean Eat sponsorship? Why do we got gas station milkshakes trying to sponsor us when we should be having Gatorade, Body Armor, all that stuff trying to come at us? If those two fat asses don't get it together, I'm
These fat fucks. You do not know how many Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell receipts I've had to go through this year. They are just fat as fuck.
Coach, what's your game plan going up against?
No, we're done. I don't have to necessarily answer questions, so I'll see you guys out on the field. Let's do the best we can, and I'll see you after.
Alright folks, welcome back to the Marshall Football Revamped Dynasty. Today we're taking on Louisiana for the second time this year. You guys know what it is. It's the Raging Cajuns. It's the Sun Belt Championship. We have waxed the floor with the Sun Belt Conference this year, leading us to be number 6 in the country. Don't know how I feel about that because I don't know if we're ready for a run at the College Football Playoff. I don't honestly think so, but you gotta give props to this coaching staff. These players have really done it for each other. This season, Louisiana, we torched them 45-3. And just taking a little look-see, we had a tough game against California. They were ranked at the time, finished 3-9, so maybe that's not as big of a win as we think. They are not a bad team, so the fact that we stunted on them to start the year leads me to believe they might be coming in for revenge. They're an 81 across the board, so you cannot discount this team. We've been through our senior day, but we are luckily going to give our seniors one more chance at home. Their quarterback's actually very good, Eli Holstein. We can get them in the interior, so I'm hoping our run game really is jiving. Their cornerbacks are very weak, so we're going to look to take advantage of that.
This team operates at maximum capacity.
All right, first is going to Tyshawn Chapman. I thought that was actually a fake, but offensive coordinator Jake Marshall keeping us on our toes. We're taking a shot. Is the safety going to get over there? Carlos does it to him. When you press against Carlos or Giuseppe, you are asking for trouble. As you can see, they hit him with the press. Their safety bit down. Looks like in some kind of zone, and their other safety was not able to rotate in time. Tony Brewer, good run, young man.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Yeah, we're trying to get the ball away, but things didn't end up going our way. Got to get it to Chapman, and he holds on. He is not necessarily that kind of receiver, but receiving corps done very well this year. Got us to a 3rd and goal here. If they come out with this kind of front, are we not supposed to run it with Tony Brewer? Our left guard gets beat badly, but it did not matter. Tony Brewer had an easy front, and that's going to continue his massive campaign. We're doing great things. The Sun Belt looking like it's coming home. This is a more pass-heavy team. They have a fast receiver, and he's their number 2, so whoever's in that 2 spot, it's not Chris Holmes, we know. So I think that's going to be Clark Glover is going to have a good day for us to kind of get out of this game. We got a lot of linebackers out here. So I'm going to try to get here, and I do it with Dillard. Got him to an early 3rd and 4. I got to guard the running back, which is easier said than done. He is out there. Ooh, Chris Holmes gets dusted, and we are going to give up an easy touchdown to him. Number 8 apparently has some afterburners going. Wow. I am upset by that. Tony Brewer's going to get it on the read option. Correct decision by Ernest Suggs. Going to get it to Easton Messer. Wide open on that 8-yard. Just greatness play. I don't know what that play is called. Going to get it underneath. It did not end up working out. We got happy feet here. Going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Why not? Oh my, we are making just too quick of decisions right now. Not gonna lie, I got a little bit of happy feet in the pocket. Happens to the best of us. I'm gonna try to get out here and make a tackle. I get shoved down like I'm just a middle school, prodigy. Man, we are getting schooled on these plays. It's just backyard basics. All right, Chris Holmes is just not doing it today. This guy is a star corner on a very good team, a top 10 team. Gonna need better from that senior. Well, actually, he's not a senior, but he has some leadership capabilities. I'm gonna try to help out, and it's not gonna matter. They're just eating us alive right now. Okay, fair enough. A completion here on 4th down. I know going for it right there is absolutely a insane person move, but I don't care. This team has the ability to get things done. And not gonna lie, I don't like Louisiana. I think they're a bunch of arrogant assholes. And Tony Brewer is going to get us 6 yards. Got us to another 4th and 5. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it here because I don't respect these guys, quite honestly. Going to hit it real quickly to Marcel. He has been doing the Lord's work and the lion's share of the big plays today. A.J. Turner, what a cut. Going to get it out quickly to Boston. He's going to get a block, and he is going to... that's a good RPO play. If you don't got it, try it out. Good to see our senior doing some work. Got us down to a 3rd and 10. It's going to be Carlos who beats him off the line. Do not mess with one of the best receivers in the country. I don't care if he's got just 1,000 yards. He is a dangerous person and a dangerous player. This kid and Coach Ethan Riley, receiving coach, they have got things together, and the development has been great to watch. Man, we are just getting dotted up in every aspect. Chris Holmes, buddy, can you cover anybody? Whew, I hate to get salty, man, but is there a high school prospect, you think you could cover today? It's just, they have been picking on him, and they don't have a receiver that's necessarily anywhere out of his league. Ugh, man, this has been tough. And we're going to get a, what? Oh, it's going to be a sack for somebody. All right, we got 3rd and goal. I hate zone coverage. I really freaking do. I don't want to be in it. But I think we need to try it, and we are going to get him down. It's going to be Raphael Gales, the best defensive end, 2 years running in the country. Pull him into a field goal. It's been a shit show on defense, but we finally make a good play. Tony Brewer will allow things to happen. This is what we need. If we could just run the ball, we'll be set. A.J. Turner going to keep his head down. Are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball down. And Brewer just does it on his own. If you see our left guard is having the worst game of his life, he cannot sustain a block. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball. Gonna give Carlos a shot if he manages to get some separation. I mean, what are you clowns doing? You guys are a clown show of an organization. And Carlos had to stop for it, man. He was running free, just streaking down the field. I mean, if you get a play like that, are you not going to change it? I mean, you're pressed with zero safety help against Carlos. All right, we got him to a 3rd and 1. Don't know if we have the cojones to come up with a stop here. They're probably going to just get it. Oh, man, our safety was not fast enough. Yikes. All right, another 3rd and 6. We'll see what we got. I'm just going straight man across the board. I'm going to chill here in the middle of the field, try to do something. If he catches that, are you kidding me? I can't even be mad at Darrell Sweeting, man. He got the contact, hit him. It didn't matter. I'm sending a safety blitz here. And I'm going to get right through. Intercepted by Jacoby Henderson. Give me a block out there. We are not going to get one. But the pressure made him throw that. And Mr. Henderson's going to take it down. We needed that play right now. If we just play smart here, we can get out of this half with a double-digit lead. That's if brains are included. And I got more than 2 brain cells left to rub together.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
I mean, are they going to really just keep testing Carlos or Giuseppe? I'll do it all day. I will switch on it as soon as I see the mismatch. We are having the best passing day of our entire life. Put them to sleep.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I love the young people.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Hey, you better get down, little punk. Man, out here running with red sleeves like you're some kind of badass, man. We got a ton of guys out there. They might be trying to spread us out to get a run. But, oh, wow, good play by them. That's a smart design play. They got us rubbed off, and it was not ideal. 3rd and 6, we'll see what we got. I'm supposed to be on this running back. He's got a lane, man. Just, this little... Oh, you! I am so tired of these quarterbacks that are going to be freaking lawyers in the future. Holstein and company. I'm sure his dad's already got him on the next plan. Oh, this guy's frustrating. Another 3rd and 6. That's been the theme of the day. If we could get another goal line stand, that would be phenomenal. I'm going to try to help out in coverage. Ooh, Darrell Sweeting did not lose on the route. You might have counted him out. You might have thought that one was an easy touchdown, but we hold him to another field goal.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the
Oh my goodness, Caleb Clark Glover got dusted on the first play of the second half. They're about to tie this thing back up.
Back into this game, and that score is a great start.
And the 2-point conversion is going to be good. Chris Holmes eating shit. Going to get it out quick to Boston. If Carlos makes a great block there, we're off to the races.
Determined to stop the run. Problem is, leave yourself alone with throw and go flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. These yards.
And he lofts it toward the
I mean, if you keep doing it, I'm going to keep going to Carlos or Giuseppe. He cannot be stopped. He is having the game of his life. This man has the speed, and this defense is lost in the sauce. If you put a safety too far shaded in, Ernest Suggs is going to keep doing it to you. I don't know when these guys are going to learn, to be honest.
300 yards in this game. What a day.
Oh my God. They got us. We cannot do a thing on defense. It's been a putrid day, a game we definitely want to forget.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lofting it toward the left side.
Another one.
Am I an asshole for doing this? Absolutely not. Marquise Boston, the senior, rarely used, doesn't get involved in the offense too much. We had an entire player history on him last episode, so check that out if you want to learn about him. He's a charitable man, one of the greatest people that I had the honor of coaching, and he gets us back that lead. I'll be honest, defensively, it's been a struggle. I really think defensive coordinator Gerald Lewis has had too many late-night Burger King runs. Oh, my God, their quarterback is running. Get your little ass down here, you chicken-ass little hoe. I mean, it's just been a rough... He might have had like a food coma last night and just forgot to even put a game plan in motion, or just told the players go out there and play street ball. And we're going to make a tackle with Dillard here. I need help. Thank goodness Vernon Teague is going to get there, because I lost the running back in translation. He was running wide open, butt naked. That was a great play by the defensive line to save my hide.
And he'll set up to throw.
And he's going down again. They tried to go deep. That's going to be Raphael Gales just putting the stamp on Defensive Player of the Year. They're going to have to punt the ball for the first time today, and I'm thrilled about it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Oh, Tyshawn Chapman got lucky with the block. Hits him with a spin move past the 50. That could have been sketchy. We could have been in a bad area. 3rd and 1. Tony Brewer lets the block set up. Gets us another first down. If we don't do anything stupid here, we're home. I mean, they're playing this pretty dumb.
Switches it up here, looking to throw the ball.
Let's see. Actually, their corner's recovered, but it doesn't even matter because Carlos just boxed him out, putting on a Randy Moss-like performance. You cannot ask for a game better than this. He is putting up record numbers today. It don't even matter what you do to Carlos. Their corners did play it better, but it doesn't matter. He's just going to beat you with his strength. That's all those late night McDonald's runs that Coach Riley brings us on. I think he's been sneaking in our receivers some like protein shakes and, you know, some Fiber One bars or something, but beautiful stuff. We are just kind of going to play a base thing and hope we can beat them on some of these routes. I'm going to try to help out in coverage if I can. Oh my, this quarterback needs a Greg Williams run defense. Let me just put it to you like that. This guy has been slippery, this little fucking snake. Ugh, number 11, I'm going to have nightmares about this stupid ass. Going to come out and try to, oh no, Davion Kershaw just apparently lost any sense he had left. The ball's thrown right to him. That's the dream as a safety. We got one single high. We're going to see if we can accomplish something with our lives. And good tackle. Man, our corners just, it's been the day of days. I feel for them, man. I do. You know, they have been getting shredded. I'm sure on Twitter right now they are getting told they are burnt toast. Put them in a goddamn toaster and give them some grilled cheese because they can't do jack shit on the secondary. But they've managed to make some big plays for us, too, so you cannot necessarily discount that. They have got some interceptions, some key plays when we needed it, so I'm hoping we can figure something out here. I'm in coverage, and we're going to get a 3rd and 4 here. All right, here we go. I'm sitting in the middle of the field. I'm going to try to help out in coverage if I can. They're going to get a completed pass. Damn! 2nd and goal, I got stonewalled. Great blocking by that offensive line. We're going to need to get another drive and another touchdown. These guys are not going to stop scoring.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the run here, lets it go.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I got so just cute on that play, and we can't stop a goddamn cold on defense. It's giving me shades of the 2012 Marshall defense. If you were there, you experienced it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. God bless this fucking economy. Get that! Kershaw knocks it out. We're in the end zone. That better not be a safety. Oh, we're at the 1. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. Oh, thank God Tony Brewer is a god among men. Tony Brewer, thank you. Giving us some breathing room. I can breathe for once in my life. 3rd and 2. Oh, Tony Brewer is the only reason that play worked. Our guard is having the worst game of his life. Gonna get it off to Carlos. He has been the biggest of big-time players that I've ever seen. Critical 3rd down. Give us a block. A.J. Turner is going to almost get us the 1st down. Putting the faith in our running backs. They've been the one carrying us all year. I don't know if it's cheating, but these guys are pressed up. I'm going to trust in my guys. We didn't win the route, so this is just going to be on Carlos. And he does not get it done. They have, unfortunately, kind of picked up on our game plan here. I'm going to need a great block, and if I don't get it, it's going to be just Tyshawn Chapman just has the freaking afterburners, man. I'm so damn proud. That could have gone badly. If you know anything about me, you know we're taking their timeouts. We could go for the jugular here, but I'd like to take their timeouts. And, I wanted to kind of center that ball. This is going to be a tough kick. And we sink it. Amika with the clutch gene. That thing barely snuck through. I'm having a heart attack. I got goosebumps, but Amika barely makes that one survive with high wind pressure. And we needed it badly. You guys know what it is. We just got to make sure they don't beat us deep. That's our only. I should not have one safety out there like that, but what are you going to do? Ooh, okay. I hate the set we're in, but I do not want to give them a free timeout, so I'm just going to have to do my damnedest to make sure they don't beat us over the top. This guy's fast. Ooh, Chris Holmes with a redemption play. He's been burned about 300 times today, but you can never count him out. He's going to do something for you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
And that's going to be a sack by Raphael Gales and Vernon Teague. It's going to start killing some clock. We got the set we need out here. Hopefully we can just keep them out of the end zone. That would be the ideal scenario, not make this game unnecessarily scary. Nice knockout by Clark Glover. 4th and 16, I just realized we're on a big time down here. Going to try to help in coverage. He's going to catch it and not get it. Defense with the final stand. That's all we needed. And we are going to get out of here with the dub. Hit him with the kneel down. And this team took the Sun Belt. It wasn't as easy as we predicted. Louisiana was just hanging around. They could not be stopped. Our defense pretty much got it done. 347 yards. They finally adjusted to it in like the fourth quarter, but Carlos is a legit game changer. I'm proud of him. Defense got the job done when they needed to, and we're going to the college football playoff. I don't know how it's going to end. Could end bad for us, but we're getting out of the Sun Belt. We're going to be moving to a different conference next season. There is our Sun Belt championship. We're going to put that on the mantle right next to our hot Cheetos and our potato chips, and the team did great things. You got to be proud of these kids. We gave up 507 yards. I never want to see that again. But Ernest Sucks finishes with 490 yards, 5 touchdowns to 1 interception. What else could you freaking ask for? Tony Brewer finishes with 94 yards and a touchdown. AJ Turner, very underrated, 10 for 54, 5.4 average. And Marquise Boston, the senior, the 65 overall, didn't get a scholarship till his junior year, gets himself in the end zone. Carlos is going to finish with 9 catches for 347 yards, all 5 of the touchdowns, a 38.5 average. Tyshawn Chapman finishes with 73 yards. Marquise, good to see him get involved in some nice catches. And everyone else chipping in where they fit in. Tackle leader is going to be Davion Kershaw. TFL-wise going to be 2 for Vernon Teague, 2 for Raphael Gales. There'll be sacks. Devontae McAllister, West Virginia guy, Chris Holmes, and Jason Clark all get 1. Interception-wise, it's going to be Jacoby Henderson. Pass deflections, Kershaw. You got to give a big credit to this sophomore, 85 overall. He's got a bright future. 4 pass deflections. Darrell Sweeting, Chris Holmes, and Clark Glover all get 1. I got to be honest, had the biggest play of the game, turned it around when we needed it. We had just thrown an interception. He causes the fumble. Did he recover? He recovered it, too. What a menace to society. And you cannot forget about Amika. It was a 42-yard kick, but the angle was tough. It was in crunch time. Give this young man credit. We have done it. Sunbelt champions. Give us the freaking confetti. Going to go ahead and sign right in DeJuan Fournette from Maryland, Tennessee. 3-star prospect. Vernon Teague's going to get Sunbelt Defensive Player of the Week. Well deserved. And of course, Carlos is going to win Sunbelt Offensive Player of the Week. Who saw that coming? And he is National Offensive Player of the Week. Well deserved. He's just getting better and better. Coach Ethan Riley. Got to give him a raise. Before we get out of here, I'd like to show us the final stats for the season. Ernest Sucks finishes with 3,200 yards, 35 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. We got the interceptions down. Great to see. Frank Dahl got himself some touchdowns. Good to see the backup get in there. He's an improviser, even the third stringer. Tony Brewer finishes with 1,400 yards and 5 touchdowns. AJ Turner with almost 909 touchdowns. Ernest Suggs with 13 touchdowns, and everybody else got a few as well. Cannot forget about Marquise Boston, the ever-lovable fullback. Carlos with 1,279 yards, 17 touchdowns, and this man's not getting no recognition. I don't want to hear it. Tyshawn Chapman finishes with 8. Marcel was a very good part to our team. Toby Payne, Messer even got involved towards the end of the year. Brewer, again, did his thing. Everybody else, Marquise Boston, even the young guns, is a good senior here somewhere. Where is my senior at? Zeke Craig got 1 catch. I'll never forget it. Our top tacklers is going to be Kershaw, Jeter, Darrell Sweeting, and Chris Holmes. TFL-wise, Raphael Gale is just a generational talent with 27, 11 of which were sacks. Vernon Teague, Leon Hart, also out there doing the Lord's work, 13 sacks for Leon. Heflin, Darrell Sweeting, Tashawn Jeter, you cannot discount any of these guys. Carruthers, a lot of guys contributing. They might not have the flashy stats, but they deserve their day in the sun. Interception-wise, Clark Glover was 6 for 130. I mean, he had himself just an awesome year. Darrell Sweeting's going to get 3. Holmes with 3. Heflin, Hendo, and Tashawn Jeter get 1. Pass deflection-wise, Clark Glover with 14. Darrell Sweeting with 11. Holmes and Hendo with 7. Everybody else doing good stuff out here. Forced fumble, Kershaw got 2. Leon Hart got 2. Chris Holmes, Hendo, and Yates get 1. Recoveries, Kershaw, Holmes, and Mike Green. We got 1 safety on the year, Leon Hart. And defensive touchdowns, Clark Glover with 2. Chris Holmes and Mike Green each get 1. Amika is going to finish 12 of 14. Very good year from the young freshman. Punt return-wise, Tyshawn Chapman got 2 touchdowns. He was a dangerous man all year. We're going to sign Xavier Muamba, wide receiver, another player with a great beard. I mean, what else can you ask for? Coach of the year, I'm honored. We went undefeated, won the Sun Belt. Nico Amleven wins the Heisman. Kind of pedestrian numbers. Raphael Gale's going to win Best Defensive Player of the Year. He's pretty much God reincarnated. He's also going to win Best Defensive End. Duh. Darrell Sweeting is going to win Best Defensive Back. Great year. Leon Hart win Best Linebacker. He had a ton of sacks, a ton of impact plays. Well deserved. I'll go ahead and save our placement in the college football playoff for next episode. Kind of be a little surprise, I suppose. But thank you all for watching. Thank you for sticking with the team. We went undefeated, had some close calls there, but the team has proved that we are the preeminent, dominating members of the Sun Belt. And everybody have a good day or night. I'll see you in the next one.